Hello, this is Ricky-san. I am a Pi engineer. Today, the topic of discussion is what if Pi dies, right? I'm not talking about the server dies, right? Or the software have bugs or issues, right? So it dies. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what if many customer will choose other product other than using the Pi system, right? Maybe there is customer already bought Pi and they move away from Pi. They choose another one because they don't want to pay the service level agreement, right? Or, Aviva or Schneider Electric choose not to enhance the product, right? To be competitive, right? What if that day comes? Then as a Pi consultant, that is depressing because I graduated from university and then I start my career as a Pi engineer in OSIsoft, right, as a field service engineer. And then I got out recently and then start my company. And can you imagine that 12 years of experience is like useless, right? What am I gonna do? Is it the end of the world, right? Am I done? Right? And that's the topic of discussion. And here's my thought though. So I think when this happens, right, like people not buying Pi system, let's say, right, slowly their sales will decline, and then you don't have new customers, and then eventually, this whole Pi consulting industry become hard to find any jobs, right? And I would say here's the fact though. Whoever bought the Pi system will still have the Pi system, right? As long as this can generate value for your client, then the Pi system will stay, right? Will be in their company, right? Still collecting data, and then maybe you can help them support the Pi system in their company and still keep it alive, right? It will definitely not like a overnight thing that everything gone, no more jobs for you, right? It won't be that. It will be like a slow decline of sales, and then eventually everyone move away to use other software. Let's say that software exists, right? Let's assume hypothetically this is happening. Then what I'm gonna do is learn new skill, right? I think I don't have to start new, right? I could learn AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and IT, right? I could do that because I have some skill from there, so I don't have to start as a junior and get a huge pay cut or something like that. But if you're willing, right, you can learn new skill, right? Maybe like sales, right? Maybe business, right? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm learning business and sales, right? So yeah, I remember like it was hard, like to get out from OSIsoft and say, okay, I'm gonna start something, because you're in there, you're comfortable, getting your paycheck. No one really like wanted to change. No one really want to say, okay, I'm going to change now, right? And very comfortably, right? But let's say that is going to happen. This software is dying, right? What are you going to do about it, right? Are you going to wait around and just until you cannot get a job anymore, or you are gonna start finding jobs, right? Be adaptive and networking, right? Start networking, learning new skill, right? I remember talking about learning skill, right? I remember Bill Gates. There's a picture I remember from the social media. He was sitting on a boat, right, with his life jacket, with a bunch of other people as well, and he's reading books, and no one except him reading books on the boat. I was like, when I see the picture, I was like, he's a learner, right? He's a lifelong learner because he wanted to learn more so he can have a bigger impact, right? Imagine he is like the people who can make things happen and change how we do things, right? And if he know better, then there is more people going to benefit, right? So he never learned. I think he just feel obligated to learn and then help the human race, right? That's what I think he is. He's not after the money, right? This couple $1,000,000, he's not gonna make him all happy, right? But what he doesn't have to learn new skill. I mean, he's rich, right? He should be, already really happy that the fact he's rich and he already very successful, right? But he still learn, right? He still wanted to think. He still think he doesn't know everything, right? He's a lifelong learner. So yeah, that's a really inspiring picture from him, right? Like when I see it, I'm like, oh my God, no wonder why he is very successful. And what I think we shouldn't do is just wait around until we got laid off or until our contract ends. Let's say you are going to get laid off in 1 year, right? Are you going to do something about it or you just wait? Tell you a story, right? So there was an incident in an oil rig overseas and there's a fire, right? Everyone have to jump into the sea, right? And it's in the middle of nowhere, right? The shark, right? And there's only one helicopter, right? And that helicopter take off, move away from the oil rig that is on fire. And the helicopter pilot knows he cannot save everybody in the platform or in near the oil rig in the sea, right? And he chose to only save the people who swim towards him, and the people who didn't move or just sit around would likely die, right? And the people who move, swim the hardest they can, the fastest they can, survive. Yeah, and that's a profound story for me because there are many people think, oh, I'm too old to learn new thing, new skill. But you just have to be very adaptive to the situation, right? If things are not going to work out, find a new path, right? If this path doesn't work, walk a new path. End of story. Thanks for watching, and please click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I will see you next week. Bye.